Hey guys, I just wanted to jump on here with a quick reel or whatever this is, a short, to talk about the fact that there are some in the spiritual community who have been outed as not being of the highest light. Okay, and it's unfortunate, but they've been demasked. They've been outed as not being who they presented themselves to be. And we're going to be seeing more and more of this. And the only reason I bring it up, well, there's a couple of reasons. One is it really highlights the importance of going within and connecting to God, source creator, and your spirit guides on your own, so you don't have to rely on spiritual leaders. You know, the best guidance you can get is within. And there are ways to do that. And, you know, it's good maybe if you go to a teacher to help you learn these practices, but don't give away your discernment. Don't give away your ability to connect and rely only on what others are telling you. Because like we are seeing now, there are some in the spiritual community who themselves were misled and have been giving out false information. I'm specifically thinking right now about Samuel L. Lee. He has a large Instagram following, spiritual programs, retreats. People are leaving them by the dozens because he's been outed as now being someone who's not completely authentic. He was just charged with manslaughter for giving ketamine to one of his retreat participants and she died. You know, there's just other ways to connect with the spiritual realm. You don't have to use ketamine or ayahuasca. Not that those are inherently bad or intrinsically bad, but there are other ways to go about it. And, you know, there's just a lot of people with a lot of false information. I have seen YouTube creators with hundreds of thousands of followers providing false information. You know, I read their energy and I see that they are being misled themselves by mischievous energies, by ancestral ties that are misled, you know, spirit guides that themselves are misled, you know, ancestors in the spiritual realm who are in the astral and completely misguided themselves. So when I see that, I have to question like what it is that what information they're providing to people, because 9 times out of 10, it's wrong. And that's really concerning to me and to others in the community, in the spiritual community, who are connected to God's source creator, are connected to the archangels, and know what truth really is. And to see other people not going with the truth is really hard to see. So, but primarily I want you guys to really focus on connecting inward with your own inner truth and not rely too much on other people to tell you what's happening, to gain knowledge and wisdom. You can do that by meditation, inspired writing. There's other ways to connect inward and find truth within without having to rely on other people. Okay, so that's important. And we should also pray for these people that have been fallen from grace, as I like to say, because they, you know, they're suffering too, and they were misguided and they were misled. So we have to have compassion for them and hold them in our prayers.